could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when I wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it to wait. If you get it, off the plate. You wanna run it up, run it up, all night, all night. If the lights went down, get your kip, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a right. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Sidney Brown makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. But boy, can it set a tone early.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
That one right down the middle. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And then he stuffs him in his tracks. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run. It's Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
State pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now Murray on the play fake. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. Brought in close to the 8. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now come.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those...
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Keely Ringo making the play. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They snap it to Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success. Those
poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Motioning him from the slot right. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially an even 40 yards on the punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Snared by the running back. Here's massive hit. The ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers here off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Play action now, Murray. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Murray. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Murray setting up to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action with Rodgers. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sidney Brown in on that stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals are on the move here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. from the 36. He's got Harrison. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Murray looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast. Rolling left, buying some time. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Houston. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys continue piling on to this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. Rodgers trying to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he'll get a couple more on the dive before being marked down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Mitchell a 1st down and more. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Again, this is Mitchell. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's Mitchell again. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's...
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game.